Hello, it's Silja, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today I will talk about a book that I read back in November. It was on my TBR for Nonfiction November, and it was in fact the only book on that TBR that I managed to read. And I'm very glad that I read it. It is definitely my favorite nonfiction of last year, and it's high up there on my list of favorite memoirs of all time. It's that good. And the book is An Exclusive Love, a memoir by Johanna Adorján. This is translated from the German by Athena Bell, so it's originally in German. And this is the memoirs of Vera and Istvan, Johanna's grandparents. They were both Hungarian Jews that survived Holocaust, and during the uprising in 1956 in Budapest, they flees the country and ends up in Denmark. And in 1991, they are found in their beds, dead. They have committed suicide. And this book is the portrait of the grandparents, and it's a puzzle because Joanna wants to know her grandparents and especially their past. They went through some really hard times during the World War II and the communist years, and also them fleeing their home country, and they never really shared their experience with their family. So Joanna feels that she doesn't really know them. So she sets out to talk to their friends, people that knew them when they were younger, who went through some of the things with them, and through these conversations picture races that tells Joanna more about Vera and Istvan's past, but also makes their decision in the end more understandable. The memoir is about both Vera and Istvan, but I feel like it's focusing more on Vera and her exclusive love for her husband. She loves him deeply, and she will do everything for him or anything for him. And of course, he loves her back. But the main focus or the crucial point in this book is her love for him. And she is this wonderful, beautiful, quite unconventional woman. She goes from being a Hungarian psychoanalytic to becoming this Danish housewife. And she is quite different from the typical image we have of the traditional grandmother. But she is such an awesome woman. She is adventurous, she is secretive, and she is by no means perfect. She has her flaws, but I very much enjoy getting to know her a bit through this memoir. The memoir goes back and forth in time, but the red thread is the last day of Istvan and Vera's life. And this is the part that moved me the most. Joanna wasn't there, so she is imagining how it could be, and it's done in such a respectful and unsentimental way. She is depicting this ordinary day, her grandparents doing mundane activities, talking about things they usually talked about, and knowing how the day will end. All these mundane activities gives another more painful meaning to the whole thing. At the same time, Joanna isn't sugarcoating anything, and she's very open about the fact that the suicide was her grandparents' decision, and also something that they have decided to do a long time ago. And yes, this is a heartbreaking story. It's painful, but the love and the warmth for Vera and Istvan and how they chose to live their life seeps through every page. And it left me thinking about my own family and especially my grandparents. And in the end, it also left me both numb and sad, but also filled with this warmth and love for these two people who shared this exclusive love and in the end couldn't live without each other. So it's a beautiful book. It's such a beautiful book, and I highly recommend you to check it out. And yeah, that was my thoughts about An Exclusive Love by Johanna Adorján. As I said, I highly recommend it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, ha det!